another day, another problem. After literally one test drive, my ball joint is broken. Well, at least that's what I thought. The reality is the ball joint is right. What is not alright is that angle adapter that I paid £120 for. It's just decided to increase the diameter of the ball joint housing. Oh, and also the exhaust is no good anymore. Never mind. I found this beast on eBay and it was very cheap and it's 4 inches and it is supposed to look like JDM type style exhaust, and I feel like it might be quite funny to put it on E46, especially having in mind what I got planned for this car in terms of visual tuning, I shall say. Made some new flanges here because the old ones were quite corroded and it was a pain in the ass every time I was trying to remove the exhaust. And in terms of the back box, got test fitted. Everything seems to be lining up. This is what I got, and it may not make much sense right now in terms of color, but trust me, it will make a little bit more sense in the future. Additionally, I got this knockoff Vertex steering wheel, and something that I absolutely didn't plan to do is this set of Style 32 supposedly original wheels, not original Alpina caps though. What I'm trying to do today is basically strip the interior and almost fully install the new seats, and also what I want to do is to assemble the interior back. So got another set of the steering angle adapters, the same ones. Hopefully this time it will be a little bit better. I think it was my mistake. I let the nuts lose themselves, which basically caused too much play in the ball joint and it was slowly eating through the adapter. So this time I'm gonna use some very strong Loctite to keep them in place. But before I will jump into repairing the suspension for 7th time or 8th time, let me just take care of the interior first. 2 hours later, the update is the carpet is out, seats are out, and this is how interior is looking like right now. Unfortunately, I made a huge mistake when choosing the Hydro. This is not the correct one. The adapter, the bracket that holds the Hydro is for the left-hand drive car. So by moving it here, I put it in a very awkward position. As far as I know, right-hand drive ones are Avibale now, so if you want to get one, just get the proper one, and also different type of e-brake. The one with the master cylinder rotated 90 degrees to the left, because that will prevent you from getting these lines in a way, and you will not have to cut the dashboard like I did. Let's test fit the seats. It doesn't seem like it's gonna fit, so I will drill it a little bit temporary just so I don't have to fit the old seat back, but overall that's far from ideal. Oh my god. I'm genuinely not sure what is happening. Okay, let's see. Why is it clicking like stupid? Okay. If I just... Oh my god. Send it. Okay, that's a success. Good morning. I slept too long. Let's continue on the interior. Genuinely sucks to do, and on top of that I don't have any knife here. I use this razor. I think it's doable. I mean, it still looks a little bit better, but definitely we'll have to redo that at some point. That's the final effect. I just basically painted the trims and the handbrake handle with plastic structural paint. So, as I'm saying, this is not ideal, but the good thing is I got my cigarette lighter power socket. I just loaded the car, and I'm not gonna lie, it actually is kinda difficult to do right now. Because of the seats in the way. I feel like the best way to do that will be to remove the seat like completely, put stuff in and put the seat back. But that's only a concern on the drift days. So all that is left to do is basically install the 4-point harness for both seats, harness bar, align the car, and it's ready to drive. I will try my best not to let it happen again. And here you can clearly see how the old one got out of shape. Properly fitting seat bracket. It took some time, I'm not gonna lie. But before we fit the bucket seat back, the most important thing here is I need to weld these hooks for the seat belt. I accidentally opened wide. You just need to put the harness bar in. is locked. Let's say it's good enough. Now, the seats. You wouldn't believe that, but this is actually third set of the seat rails that I got. And this one is too narrow. All the frustration aside, let's just put it back as it was. Just to put the seat belts really, and I will see you tomorrow on the track.